Assalamu alaikum. Hope you are doing fine. We have learned about carbon resistors. In this video, I will show you the method of measuring the value of carbon resistor with the help of multimeter and also directly. Now I will show you how to read the value of a resistor with the help of multimeter. I will start with the basics. Here connect the black probe to common terminal and the red probe of the multimeter to be connected to this end. Here you can find the symbol which denotes unit of resistance is omega. You connect this red probe to this end. Then set your multimeter to read resistance. I set this here at 200 ohm. It means it is capable of reading resistance up to 200 ohm. I take one resistor. This resistor have resistance 82 ohm. It is shown here. It is approximately 82.2 ohm. Then I will go for next one. I take this resistor. The resistance of this resistor is 1 Coulomb, that is 1000 ohm. When I try to check the value of this resistor, the multimeter reads 1. It means I have to increase the range. I will turn the knob. Now I set the multimeter to read resistance up to 2 Coulomb. The resistance of this resistor is 1 Coulomb. Now I will try to check. Now it shows 976 ohm. Here this resistor have golden band here. It gives the plus or minus 5% tolerance. That is why there is some variation in the value. Instead of 1000 ohm, it gives 976 ohm. Now I'll take one more resistor. Here the resistance of this resistor is 8.2 kilo ohm. When I try to check the value, it shows 1. That means I have to increase the range. Now I have set this multimeter to read resistance up to 20 kilo ohm. See, the value read by this one is 8.18 kilo ohm. Okay, it has got some tolerance because of this golden band. Now I take a 100 kilo ohm resistor. When I check, it shows 1. So I have to increase the range. Now it is capable of reading resistance up to 200 kilo ohm. Now the value measured as 90 point something kilo ohm. That 91 kilo ohm. The resistance is 90. Okay, it's 90 point something kilo ohm. Then I take one more. This one is 1 mega ohm resistor. To measure its value, I change the range. It is read as 0.5 mega ohm. It is due to the tolerance. Now this is the method of measuring the resistance using a multimeter. Suppose you take a low value resistor and you try to check its resistance with the help of multimeter. When the multimeter is set to read up to 2 mega ohm resistance. In such case, if you touch the two terminals of a resistor using multimeter probe, you'll find it reads 0, 0. It means the multimeter is set at higher range. You need to reduce it. Now just keep reducing it. Again 0, so you have to reduce. Again, now see, it reads a 0.08 kilo ohm. That means it is around 80. To make it more accurate, I'll reduce. It is 0.082 kilo ohm. That means 82 ohm. I reduce it further. Now it gives accurate value. It is 82.1 ohm. This is how you have to handle the multimeter to read the resistance offered by a resistor. Let me show you how to read a carbon resistor's color rings. Usually, resistors are provided with 4 or 5 bands. Even a 6-band resistors are available. The resistor I hold in my hand is nothing but a 4-band resistor. Now I will show you how to read the resistance of a 4-band resistor. Here, if you look at this carefully, you may find there are 4 bands. Out of them, there is one metallic ring is present. While reading the value of a resistance, we always keep this metallic ring towards the right side. You remember this? Now, what these colors represent? Here, black stands for 0, brown for 1, red for 2, orange for 3, yellow for 4, green stands for 5, blue shows 6, violet represents 7, grey indicates 8, and white stands for 9. Like that, these numbers are given for these colors. Here I have drawn the typical diagram of a resistor. As I told you earlier, the metallic band is always held towards the right side. Notice though, the first ring here, the first ring on the left side represents first digit. First digit. Whereas second band or second ring represent second digit. And third one represents multiplier. And the farmost ring, which is the fourth ring here, it represents tolerance. It represents tolerance. Now, with the help of one or two examples, I'll show you how to read a carbon resistor. Here, I have one resistor. The first color ring here is a brown. Is brown. Second one is black. Third one is red. And the fourth one is a golden ring. The 4 rings present in this resistor. Now, what will be its value? Let's find out. Here, brown stands for 1. first digit, and the black stands for 0, the second digit. Now third digit stands for multiplier. So put this multiplication symbol, then write 10. Then raise the value of this color to the power of 10. Red stands for 2. So I am going to raise 10 to the power 2. Then beside this, mention plus or minus symbol, then tolerance. For gold, I didn't mention anything here. If you find the gold ring, then it starts for plus or minus 5%, and the silver stands for plus or minus 10%. And you find no ring on the extreme right side, that means the tolerance is plus or minus 20%. The resistor that we get in the market usually have golden band. There is one more thing. If you find a brown band on the extreme right side, then the tolerance is 1%. Now, in our example, we have golden band. It stands for plus or minus 5%. What is the value? Let me tell you. First digit is 1. So I take it as R. R stands for resistance. 1. Second digit is 0. Then multiplication symbol, 10 power 2 plus or minus 5%. Here we know 10 power 2 means 100. 10 into 100 plus or minus 5%. Then 10 into 100 is 1000. 1000 plus or minus 5%. This is the resistance. Here, this can be done as, we know 1000 means 1 kilo. 1 kilo ohm with the plus or minus 5% tolerance. What does this tolerance represent here? Let me explain this to you. It gives the error present in the resistor. This shows that the value may have plus 5% or minus 5% error. If you take the example, I'll give a simple example. Suppose we go for a resistor whose resistance is 100 ohm and it have a tolerance plus or minus 5%. It means 5% of 100 is 5. It is known as plus 5% of 100 is plus 5, and minus 5% of 100 is minus 5. Now, if it is a plus 5, then the value of the resistor will be 100 plus 5. It is 105 ohm. If it is minus 5, then 100 minus 5. That is a 95 ohm. So the resistance of that resistor will lie between 95 ohm and 105 ohm. In between these two values, the resistance of that resistor will lie. This is what tolerance represents here. Let me give the heading tolerance. I hope you would have understood. Now, let me write a multiplier. and I'll complete this table. Here for black multiply 10 power 0. It means equal to 1. If you raise anything by 0, you get 1. Then here for brown 10 power 1. This is equal to 10. And 10 power 2. Means we multiply 10 2 times. 10 into 10. That is 100. When you say 10 power 3, it means you multiply 10 twice. 10 into 10 into 10. That is 1000. Like that we go. 10 power 4, then 10 power 5, 10 power 6, 10 power 7, 10 power 8, 10 power 9. I will take one more example to make you understand the concept. Here I take one more resistor. The first band is red, second band is red, and third band is orange in color, orange, and the fourth band is golden in color. Now this is the second example, example number 2. I will find out its value. Here R is red, stands for 2, this stands for 2, this one stands for 3, it is multiplier. So 10 power 3, plus or minus 5%. The resistance of this resistor is 2 first digit, 2 second digit, third digit, this one third ring represents multiplier, plus or minus 5%. Now I will tell you one simple method to do the calculation. The method is write first and second digit. Then while writing the multiplier, just check the number present in the power. Here we have number 3. That means you have to include 3 zeros. 0, 0, 0. Plus or minus 5%. So this can be as 22 into 1000. That's 5%. So 1000 means 1 kilo. So resistance is 22 kilo ohm with a plus or minus 5% tolerance. I hope you would have understood. Now, how to remember this? There is one simple method to remember this table. There is one mnemonics to remember this. It says, I'll write one sentence to remember this table. Write that one here. B.B. Roy of Great Britain has a very good wife. This is the mnemonics, a sentence used to remember these colors. Now let me tell you how to use this. Here, B. You can take it for black. Second, B is taken for brown. Now here R is taken for red. O taken for orange. Y is taken for yellow. Then this G is taken for green. And here B of Britain is taken for blue. And here leave these two things, this verb and this article. Here V stands for violet, this G stands for grey, and W of this word stands for white. This is how you can remember the table. I hope this video is useful. If you have any kind of doubt, related to the topic? Kindly put a question in the comment section. Thanks for watching.